Week 6. I got to pull Seth's picks up on the cellular telephone. Here we go. All right. We need some music. I believe we're actually, we already did, let's see. This was week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're back to the top. Back to the top of the music. So let's run it back here. Absolutely. All right. So, starting off Thursday night football. Broncos heading to the Chiefs. Seth is taking the Chiefs because, of course, why would you take anybody else? The Broncos stink. Their coach stinks. Their offense stinks. Their defense stinks. Why do these Thursday night games always? This is back-to-back Thursday night games. They've just been terrible games. This is a terrible match. I don't think this is going to be any different. I think this is going to be very ugly for the Broncos because they're going to be on a national stage, shown off to the world in ugly fashion. Then we got the Britain game, the final London game, I believe. The Ravens and the Titans. Seth is taking the Ravens. This is actually kind of a tough game, but I am going to go with the Ravens as well. Not because I think Lamar Jackson is like world beater, but because they're just so bad, and I can't trust them as far as I can throw them. So I have to believe that the Ravens have something of a bounce back game. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I do think that they end up beating the Titans. Up next, the Commanders heading to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Seth is going to take the Commanders in this game. That is surprising because I'm taking the Falcons. You know why? Because Desmond Ridder does not win at home. Or does not lose at home, I should say. Desmond Ridder is undefeated at home. Undefeated. Never lost. And I think he's going to continue that streak. I don't trust the Commanders at all. I believe they're coming off a bye. I don't know. No, they played. Right? I don't even remember. I genuinely don't even remember. Did they win? Did they win? Oh, yeah, that's right. They played Thursday. I forgot. Yeah, they look terrible on Thursday. And if you lose to the Bears, how am I supposed to expect that you're going to beat the Falcons, who, at the very least, are, like, okay? Like, you lose to the terrible Bears? Come on. Stop. All right. Vikings heading on the road to take on the Bears. Seth taking the Vikings in this one. You know, the Bears have gotten in a little bit of a hot streak right now, and the Vikings are going to be without Justin Jefferson. And that does alter things. I'm going to take the Bears. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Chicago Bears. I think Justin Fields starting to feel it a little bit. I don't think he's good. He's probably convincing a lot of really dumb people that he's good. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, keep him for life because he stinks. And look, the Vikings have a terrible defense. The Bears have a terrible defense. But I trust the Bears, who are feeling good about themselves, coming off a long break after a nice win on Thursday, to go into Soldier Field and pick up a win. Up next, the Seahawks heading to Cincinnati, taking on the Bengals. Seth is taking the Bengals in this game. I am going to disagree. I'm going to take the Seahawks. Look, Joe Burrow, he had a nice game, all right? But he's clearly still not fully. He's not full of himself. He's not full of himself. He's not fully himself. The win over the Cardinals, to me, look, yeah, I figure I hope you could win that game. And maybe him and Jamar Chase start to get that connection, but I don't know. I just feel like the Seahawks are a much more feisty unit. I feel like Geno is continuing to be a competent quarterback, and it's going to be hard to beat Pete Carroll. I know it's going to be on the road for the Seahawks, but they're another team that's feasting for another little playoff run potentially. I'm going to take the Seahawks. Up next, the 49ers head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Seth is taking the 49ers, and I will agree wholeheartedly. The 49ers are the best team in football right now. Hands down, no questions asked, period, end of story. They are absolutely electric. The Browns, on the other hand, they're coming off a bye, to be fair, but we don't even know if Deshaun Watson's going to play, and frankly, even if he did play, I think they would still get destroyed. This is absolutely deadly 49ers team, and I think they're going to show that even on the road, Brock Purdy is going to drop a dime on you. So, yeah, give me the 49ers. Saints at the Texans. Seth is taking the Texans. This is not an amazing matchup. Yeah, I will go with the Texans as well. CJ Stroud, he has continued to look pretty good. Still has not thrown an interception. No jinx or anything. Saints do have a decent defense, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays up against them. I just can't trust the Saints. I know they put up 30-some on the Patriots, but that's the Patriots, and they're awful. So I don't believe in Derek Carr. I don't believe in that whole Saints operation right now. So give me the Texans. Colts heading to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Seth taking the Jaguars, and I will have to agree. Look, there could be a chance for a Minshew Mania revenge. Gardner Minshew is going to be playing this game because Anthony Richardson is slowly dying, as we see. Just slowly getting killed at every step of the way. And I hate to see it because he's been one of the more exciting rookie quarterbacks on top of CJ Stroud. But they are just... He's both killing himself and they are killing him. It's not a good scene. Meanwhile, the Jags came off a tough win over the Bills. I think they're feeling good about themselves. They're going to head back to Jacksonville. I think they're going to take a win here. They know how to beat the Colts in Jacksonville for sure. I don't remember, there was some stat that was like the Jags had beaten them in their home like the last however many matchups. I don't remember what it was, but it's something pretty surprising. But yeah, give me the Jets. Panthers at the Dolphins. Oh, Carolina. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that this is a game you got to play. Not to taking the Dolphins, and I will agree wholeheartedly. Wow, that is a lopsided matchup because the Panthers are so bad on defense. They don't have a particularly inspired offense, and the Dolphins are arguably, if not the greatest offense that we've seen so far. I think the Dolphins are going to just utterly destroy them, especially at their home. It's going to be a bloodbath. I don't need to talk about the Dolphins. Oh, gosh. This is the ugliest game I've ever seen. Patriots, Raiders. Seth is taking the Raiders. I am going to agree. And the reason I'm going to agree is sort of twofold. For one, the Raiders coming off a win. For two, the Patriots are an absolute disgusting franchise that they're awful. They're horrible. They look ugly. They play ugly. It's bad. And also, I don't know what the actual statistic is on this, but former Belichick coaches, like coordinators, stuff, they seem to always beat him. I don't know if that's totally true. I remember Matt Patricia, when he was the coach of the Lions, he beat Bill Belichick at home for no reason. Just to give Lions fans some level of hope, I guess. But, yeah. So, give me the Raiders. I don't know. Josh McDaniels, he's going to just somehow beat his former coach. I don't know. Things. Up next, the Lions heading on the road to take on the Buccaneers. Seth taking the Lions, and of course, I'm going to agree with that. Look, this is going to be a tough game for the Lions. Don't get it twisted. The Buccaneers are a solid team, potentially a playoff team. But Lions are top to bottom, I think, the better football team. They have a really great pass rush, and I don't know if Baker Mayfield is nearly as mobile as Bryce Young. I think if the Lions get to him, they get some sacks, it's going to be a long day for Tampa Bay, and that offense continues to hum. And Amon-Ra St. Brown potentially coming back, and Jahmyr Gibbs potentially coming back, and potentially even more of an involved role for Jameson Williams. I think it's a little too much in favor of the Lions. I don't really see the Buccaneers. Look, they're coming off the bye week though, so they're going to be well rested. They're going to be, in theory, well prepared. But no, I'm going to take the Lions in this game. Up next, the Cardinals heading to LA to take on the Rams. Seth is taking the Rams in this game. I will agree. Yeah, the Cardinals are they're a feisty team, but the Rams, they got Stafford. They got Cooper Kupp back. They still got Puka Nacua, Pikachu, as I like to call him, because I don't know. I know it's some sort of, I think he's like Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, Puka Nacua. But I don't know. His name sounds like Pikachu to me. So Pikachu and Matthew Stafford, they got a connection. Cooper Kupp obviously has a connection with Matthew Stafford. And I don't know that the Cardinals really have enough that they could pull up a win here. They're a sneaky team, but not that sneaky. Up next, the Eagles heading to New York, New Jersey to take on the Jets. Jets. And Seth is taking the Eagles, and I will agree. Because, look, the Jets have a really good defense, and the Eagles look a little sloppy, but they're still undefeated, and the Jets are still the Jets. So, yeah, I don't anticipate them winning this game. Up next, we have the battle for New York State. The Giants taking on the Bills in Buffalo. This is going to be a bloodbath, and Seth better have taken the Bills, and he did. Good for him, because I am also taking the Bills. This game is going to be ugly. This is going to be Josh Allen throwing for 1 billion yards. This is the Josh Allen for MVP game, I think. This is going to be the game where they just utterly annihilate the Giants. And this will be the second time the Giants are on Sunday Night Football because, I don't know, I guess the NFL gambled a lot and they lost. It's really the second year in a row where the NFL has gambled on a team to be good in primetime games and just utterly failed. But yeah, Bills, they're gonna win this game by 1,000. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Monday night though, we got an interesting matchup. We got the Cowboys heading to LA, take on the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego. Seth's Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego. He's gonna take the Chargers in this one, obviously. And I am going to agree, actually. As dumb as Brandon Staley is, Mike McCarthy is at least only a little bit smarter. Maybe if Brandon Staley is like an F student, Mike McCarthy's like a C- student, I don't know. I feel like the Chargers are gonna win this one. They're coming off their bye. I think they've won a couple in a row at this point. Trying to keep their season alive. Cowboys also trying to keep their season alive, and it's gonna be probably mostly Cowboys fans in that game because there are no Chargers fans. They don't actually exist. They're a figment of your imagination. So, yeah, I'm still going to take the Chargers, though, because I have Justin Herbert in fantasy. I need this guy to just go off. That would be nice. And also, I just think that Chargers are actually a little bit better than maybe their record indicates, but we'll see about that. So, to round out the order, round out the picks. Broncos, Chiefs, we have both got the Chiefs. Ravens, Titans, we both take the Ravens. Commanders, Falcons, Seth has taken the Commanders. I am taking the Falcons. Vikings, Bears, Seth is taking the Vikings. I am taking the Bears. Seahawks, Bengals, Seth is taking the Bengals. I am taking the Seahawks. 49ers, Browns, we both take the 49ers. Saints, Texans, we both take the Texans. Colts, Jaguars, we both take the Jaguars. Panthers, Dolphins, we both take the Dolphins. Patriots, Raiders, we both take the Raiders. Lions, Buccaneers, we both take the Lions. Cardinals, Rams, we both take the Rams. Eagles, Jets, we both take the Eagles. Giants, Bills, we both take the Bills. And Cowboys, Chargers, we both take Chargers. And that is the picks for this week. All right. Hey there, what you just watched was actually a clip from a larger show that we do every Tuesday night. What are you doing Tuesday night? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button so that you don't miss out on any more of our weekly shows every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there.